See, silence have never been a political strategy in any political battle. Being quiet has never been a political, it has never been a reasonable strategy. I've never seen where that has worked. You are leading a state and issues are happening within the state. You're not addressing the people of River State on what exactly is happening in the state. You're silent about everything happening in this state. Silent about it. We're not a deaf and dumb state, for goodness sake. We should be talked to. You should, as leader, you should talk to the people of this state. The people you're leading, you should speak to them. As of today, we don't know the direction of this state because we have a silent governor. We have a governor who is not speaking to issues. We can't continue like this. As of today, nothing is happening in this state. This state is in a steady decline. There are deaths everywhere. The people you have as commissioners and those who are supposed to naturally pass information to us are not saying anything because I believe they don't also have any information from you. Okay, Governor, we're not going to continue like this. Enough of this now. Enough of this. We are not your children that you should give this silent treatment. No. Enough of this. As governor, you should be able to, a lot has happened in this state that demands you as governor to address us as a state. There should be a state broadcast on the happenings of this state. On why we have not gotten the budget passed up till now. On why we are having all the challenges we are having right now in the state. At least explain to Rivers people. That is what a good leader should be able to do. This whole silent thing, it's not working. It's not working. We understand what the FCD minister has succeeded in distracting your administration. It's unfortunate and it is sad. But as a governor, you should realize that you are the governor of the state. And that as governor of Rivers State, you are supposed to speak to Rivers people and not give us a silent treatment. It doesn't make any sense. You're not addressing issues. The state is in steady decline. The deaths and the trash across Rivers State is massive. Rivers State is smelling. Every corner you turn to, there is heaps of trash everywhere. Nothing is happening. Every day, you move about, try to inspect things that I don't even understand the left and right. That is not what we want at this point. You are having issues with your guy. You who came, only two of you came. You said you have reconciled. Your reconciliation, some of us were hoping that there will be small progress because I know definitely when you work with Wike, definitely you can't get that progress. You can't get that progress because it's all about politics. Only for you to still go back, now both of you are quarreling again. And Rivers people are suffering. Rivers people are suffering. And all when you do, you project yourself as a man of peace. You see, enough of this whole jamboree place. Let's get serious with dealing with issues of this state. Let's get serious, Your Excellency. Let's get serious with dealing with issues of this state. Let's get serious. We have not made any progress. No progress at all. We're in steady decline. Steady decline. Your Excellency, there's a need for you to take actions. What are the projects your government has achieved? What exactly has government achieved? We need to do something. You have about a year plus or thereabouts to be governor of Rivers State. I don't know your arrangement with the president. Of course, we hear that there's a likelihood that you won't do a second term. But that's not my issue right now. Make a mark. Make a name for yourself. The few periods you have, impact in the lives of Rivers people. There's no impact. There's no governance in this state. The little things you can do, why don't you do them? Forget about the media jamboree. Write your names in gold. Your Excellency, if you leave office like this, in history will record you as, despite the challenges that we have, but history will record you very low. Very, very low when it comes to performance. Because there's nothing tangible we can lay our hands on. There's nothing tangible. I don't know what's happening. People who plunged us into this crisis. At this point, the state is tired. We are all tired of this entire crisis. Enough of it. The president is not willing to play ball with you. Of course, if I'm President Tinubu, I may not even play ball with you because you're not acting decisive. As a governor, you're not acting decisive. Nobody likes a quiet man. Oh, nobody likes a quiet man. And even them themselves, they do not also like a quiet man. You're not acting decisive as a governor. And that is why Wike could do the things he has done in the state. Not a problem. It is within his right to do whatever he has done. However, with the backing of the president, who is now the bride of our politics, he now decides what happens to us and calls the shots for us. But Your Excellency, at least do something for these states. Take decision, take decisive steps. Our state is running into steady decline. There's no security, nothing.